go ahead and talk about all the stuff we were going to talk about. And, why not?
Why not?
We were talking about use the edges and value the marginal. And that has been a really significant principle for me this month. So I'm just curious, what does that mean, or what has it meant for any of you? Or do you have any really great examples? I've got a picture here. I'll share this.
I'll share an okay. Are you gonna show my picture? You
no.
have a different picture. I know what picture you're gonna share.
So my friend, another Alan in the UK, shared this the other day, and I thought, what an adorable edges picture.
It's so cute.
Isn't it cute? I know there's no plants growing right there, but they're valuing the marginal. They're using the edges. I thought, man, these guys know where it's at. I just thought that was really cute. It's just been really fun how all these principles every month, they just keep popping up all over the place. The whole month we're focusing on them. And this one somehow has just, I don't know, been a little bit more significant. I don't know why.
Can you make me co-host so I can share my screen?
Yes. Yeah, you had a cute picture, a really good one. There you go.
Right. Can you guys all see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Big tree on the edge of a river.
Yeah.
So this is on the edge of the White River here in Arkansas. And there's so many trees like this. It's really amazing that and when you're actually we canoe a lot here, when you're actually rowing past it, you can get up close. And these roots have absolutely no soil. The part that's in the water, you can just see all the way to the very end of the root. It's so fascinating, but they have just enough soil there to hang on, and they have all the water that they need to be able to soak it up. It's pretty fascinating.
So look at and you guys probably already know this, but I did all the training to take my arborist exam, but then I can't prove eligibility to sit for the exam. Frustrating. But all these roots that are sticking out of the water, see how they look like the tree trunk instead of a root?
Yeah.
When a root is exposed, it becomes trunk. But trunk that is buried under the soil cannot become root. So most trees are planted incorrectly. So if it looks like a telephone pole coming out of the ground, it's incorrect, because the flare is part of the trunk, not the root. I think that's interesting.
Wow.
That's super interesting.
Isn't that cool? I think we lost James.
Uh-oh. He warned us.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he did. He might be back.
It's all right. We're just so excited to hang out with Freya.
I know. We just schedule these so we can see you, Freya. That's all.
You are Permayouth.
You are. You can really call the shots, and it can just revolve around what works for your schedule. Because we do have a big group of youth interested in wanting to be a part of it. For some reason, they're just a little gun shy, and I don't know. So we've just got to get them on here, and then they'll have a great time. But anyway,
I'd like to see more people. That would be nice.
Oh, we really, we do, and it is growing like crazy. I know. We would love that too. It's frustrating when all these people register and then nobody comes. So, and we probably won't post the recording since it's just the three of us, but that's okay. We can enjoy talking with you, and maybe James will come back. Eve was going to share her poem tonight, so I'm not sure what happened. So anyway, have you had any thoughts about that principle, Freya? It's okay if you hadn't. I'm just curious.
Well, probably the marginal stuff that we focus on is
Sorry.
making the most, because we're urban here,
Mm-hmm.
is like utilizing the fence lines
Mm-hmm.
for like trellising, but also security, creating secure boundaries, keeping the dogs back, because we have dogs, keeping the dogs safe from the neighbors' dogs. And so, you know, that's probably the way we utilize our marginals. And at the moment we're looking at in our front yard, creating a boundary to kind of more as a break from, because we're in an urban setting, we get we've got cars driving straight past the front of our property, so we don't have pollution break from the street. So thinking of plants that we can grow to create that boundary so that our edible foods are protected from the smog and the road pollution and things like that. So
yeah.
Right. Wow. So you guys have a lot of different sectors that you're working around, and so yeah, you utilize that principle a lot.
But we also do things like we make sure that when we're pruning our trees and things like that, that we keep them close enough to the boundaries, because we got things that there's squirrels, they utilize our fences and then they jump from tree to tree to tree,
like running across the fences,
and keeping, and we were thinking about bringing a lot of our trees down shorter, but then we thought about, well, if we bring that down, then we won't have any excess food to share with
that's nice.
The birds and and it also makes sure that the food that we need to eat, we have enough food to eat without having to use meaner ways of saving our crop.
Yes.
So we make sure that we keep enough food that that we can share without having to worry too much about what we need for our table is a big table.
Right.
Yeah, we also have gophers and animals like that like to dig all over the yard, and like I think once one of them got into one of our raised beds and like almost destroyed one of the plants, I think.
Oh no.
So, yeah.
That's frustrating.
We had to make sure the sides of because in this particular bed is a giant grow bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had to make sure that we set it all up so they can't knock it over and get in.
Oh, yes. Yeah. We have a lot of squirrels too. They don't seem to understand that they get the top of the tree and we get the bottom half of the tree. They try to take all of the tree.
Yeah.
But that's true. So in one of my designs recently for the next diploma that I'm doing, she was encouraging me to think and put zones in my property all the way up to 5, because I was saying like my community was zone 4 and the lake around me was zone 5. And she said, well, think about the tops of your trees and the wildlife that lives there. You don't ever access that. So that would be your zone 5. And that had never occurred to me to think about my property at that height and that dimension. So anyway, that's what you were just talking about too. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. Another way that use edges and value the marginal was used for me this month was I listened to a recording that someone shared, and she was talking about, when you are frustrated about something and you feel stuck, or maybe you're working on an art project or something creative and you just can't achieve what you want to. And there's that edge of being stuck or frustrated. And so she was talking about how stopping and closing your eyes and just taking a deep breath and breathing into those spaces, visualizing those edges and marginals and opening them up, and the difference that it can make and what grows in those edges, those areas that are frustrating. It's because there's something even more creative brewing and growing in there. And I thought that was pretty cool to think about it on a people care side or a self-care side even more than just the garden side. Thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, well, then there's that other aspect of that too. And when you're working with people that have, say, disabilities, for example, and their, what's the word? Their abilities to create a permaculture around them too, you know, and being able to, you might have these great big ideas and say, oh, I want to do this, this, and this, but within the bounds of, say, a person with a disability, be it physical or emotional or you know, there's those margins as well of what they want to do and what they might be able to achieve for their surroundings as well.
Yeah,
that's a good point. That's a good point. And using that kind of like the problem is the solution, kind of wrapping those together to figure out what is in those marginal areas of those edges so that you have an incredible harvest, so to speak.
Yeah, because you might have these big ideas, or you look going out, like even I can say this from a personal perspective, going out and seeing all the things that, because we have these big ideas of you know, major structural changes we want to slowly make, but you know, we can't just go out there and like say a 20-something-year-old and go out there and flog all day. You know, we kind of go, well, okay, I've probably got the ability to go out and say do 2 hours today, and I might, you know, in those 2 hours I might have enough energy to do, say, moving chips or pruning trees. And then there are other days where it might be just enough to go out there and like restake tree, you know, restake where the gophers have been, or fill in, you know, or plant a tree. You know, there's those kind of margins of abilities in the permaculture cycle too. And
that's true.
Of not being able to do as much as you might want to.
Right now we're kind of, as a family, on some sort of edge because we just moved to a new place and we are starting to get to know the community here, and be living in a house with some land that we can have animals and that sort of thing again. Right, for the meantime, we are on this edge place between like there and here and where we were, and we're living in this little apartment and we don't have like a lot of space, and definitely no space to garden. We can't have any animals, but it has allowed me to think of permaculture in a different kind of way. Because in my head, I had it always wrapped up with the earth care and the homesteading and that sort of thing. And that's really not what permaculture is. Permaculture looks different for everybody. And so it's allowed me to kind of like dive deeper into the care aspect of it, and to just say, okay, well, it's all right that I'm growing lettuce right now, which actually I did end up planting some lettuce in my friend's garden. And so I'm going to her house and, you know, just kind of having a, hey, if you survive, you survive kind of garden over there. Oh, cool. Yes, is on. And yeah, so anyways, but it's also allowed me to think, you know what, that's okay. I'm going to support my farmers. And so I've gotten to know the people around town who are like creating sustenance for everyone else. And it's been a really cool way to build community. And I'm like still composting, but I'm not composting in my apartment. I'm taking it to somebody's house who has a garden, compost bin, and adding it to theirs. And so I'm still doing in some way at all the things that I was doing, but in a different way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's kind of freed me up to be able to house sit for people and serve people in ways that I wouldn't have been able to before.
And you're thinking about all of those things probably in a different way. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I don't be self-reliant because I'm community and we all have our own, we all have our strengths that we're bringing together, and we're supporting each other in whatever those things are that we're doing. And when you bring all of us together as a community, we have everything that we need.
Yeah.
And I like it better that way than thinking like, oh, I have to do everything on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think for my family, we've been in a really odd situation for the past 2.5 years, and not sure what to do with it. So we're kind of on an edge too, because it's temporary, but maybe it's not temporary, and we're not going to know. It's kind of a month by month thing, and so it's kind of forced me to redefine what I'm doing with my education in permaculture and what we're doing, Chanel Allen and I, with our family permaculture business and within Permayouth. And so the outcome of that has been this really incredible harvest, and fine-tuned what I'm doing as well, all because I was forced into a marginal or edge area. And there are some pretty incredible things that grow along the edges.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Hi, Nina. Oh, maybe she's not there.
Here we go. Sorry, we were muted.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
We're a family. So there's a lot of us, and we don't want to be disruptive, but
Oh, not at all.
You're not going to be disruptive.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. Is this your pig?
Yeah. He used to be. Yeah, we had to rehome him since we sorry, I'm not very tech savvy either. I think I can. Did I do that right? No, I don't know what I did. Anyway, yeah, we bottle raised him, and he's currently living his best life in North Texas. So he's a funny guy, but no longer, he's not ours anymore, but he's very loved and missed.
Oh, he looks very sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
He was a sweet guy. Yeah.
So where do you live, Nina?
We're west of Weatherford. I just saw Annette, you're in North Texas?
Yes. I live in Lake Dallas.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a ways, but kind of close for Texas, right?
Yes.
Iowa originally.
I moved from Azle to where I am now in Arkansas just this year.
Fun. Yeah, we stayed at a farm in Azle. Oh, just a few months ago, I guess. We live in a converted school bus and travel.
Oh, cool.
We're supposed to travel full time, but best plans. We go very, very slow.
Yeah.
That's
the beauty of it, though, because you're bringing your house wherever you go.
Yes. Yep. We're very flexible. Very flexible.
So how many of you are in the bus?
7.
Wow.
That's so cool.
That's very cool.
Is it y'all are full time on the bus?
We are. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I can't figure out how to turn our video on so you can actually see our faces. My husband's trying to fix it right now. But anyway.
Are you on a phone or a computer?
Yes. It's a phone.
On the phone?
Let's try to log back in real quick.
Oh, we're going to try logging back in.
Okay.
And see if that'll let us do it.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
See you in a minute.
Hang on just a sec.
Okay. Cool. That's pretty fascinating to live in a bus.
Yeah, with 7.
Yeah. 7, yeah, that's amazing.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I know. I met a family at the campground near us recently a year ago, and they had they were living in their RV. It was called the Eco Womb, and there were 9 of them, and they traveled the country, and
Oh, that is a womb. Yes.
yeah, it was cool. It was very cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Sorry, guys, it won't let us turn it on for some reason. Oh, well.
Oh.
Okay.
We'll just
We'll just think
enjoy.
of you a cute little pig.
Yeah,
I'm just,
that
just kidding. I'm teasing.
So Nina, how did you hear about the festival?
Oh, I'm trying to think. It was somebody that I connected with on Instagram that had shared a thing about it, and so I meant to actually get us to attend a previous one, and life was just crazy. And then it, saw an email again come across and thought, oh,
good.
I will try again this time. So yeah, we're my almost 12-year-old son is really into seed saving and stuff like that. So that's
Very
kind of
cool.
more, yeah. And we enjoy the, whatever the permaculture things we can do. The farm that we're parked at currently, they're moving to rotational grazing. So I'm really excited about that for them. They've got goats and some cows, and so just baby steps. I feel like everybody's making baby steps, and we like to learn as much as we can to do what we can to help, even if it's just passing on the information until we can put it into action ourselves at some point.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's what we're all doing. And I think we've just all been talking about our principle, use edges and value the marginal, and how we've each applied it to our lives, not just in the garden, but in our personal lives too. And it sounds like you do that on a daily basis in your bus.
Probably.
Moving lots of edges.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's really neat.
That's very cool though, that y'all are kind of in this this like learning phase until you can reach that goal of having your own farm, is what it sounds like. And the cool thing about that is you have the opportunity to learn and to figure out, you can make mistakes and learn from them, and you have so much knowledge of applicable knowledge. By the time you achieve that goal, you won't be overwhelmed by it, and you'll be able to keep up with it and do everything that's required.
That's my hope.
Awesome. That's pretty valuable.
Yeah, that's definitely our hope, is that we can hit the ground running when we're able to do so. And in the meantime, we just we like to help. We've parked at a couple different places. Well, I mean, we've parked at a few, but anyways, wherever we go, it seems like I end up helping them start a garden. So that's sort of my signature thing. Like, have you heard of hugelcultures?
That's pretty neat. I love it.
That's so great.
So yeah,
that's
so
cool.
we love it, and I'm grateful kids all really enjoy and appreciate. Oh,
we can see you.
Yeah, he just figured it out.
I'm on my own.
Hey,
Oh, he switched phones for us. Okay.
hey, you connected with me on Instagram.
Hi guys.
Hey.
It's nice to see all of you.
Hey.
So what are all of your names?
Oh, sorry. Anna,
Annie, Sam,
Una, and then actually my oldest daughter's name is Nina. She's got the Zoom account, Stacy, but I just
okay. I gotcha.
Oh, that's so awesome.
I'll answer to Nina. That's fine.
Okay. I know. It's funny how
Nina.
the Zoom comes up. So Chanel and I teach a regenerative agriculture class, and our first class, everybody came up as their parent's name.
Oh,
for
sure.
For pretty much the whole course. And so we went to send the certificates, but we didn't know how to spell the kids. We didn't know which last name to choose. And so we're teaching it again, and we're trying to get a little bit better with that,
Oh,
funny. Yeah. But because you never know what's coming up with Zoom.
Yeah, that's true. But we're sure grateful for it and the access
Yes.
it gives us to, you know, people everywhere and stuff. It's a great resource.
Yes, it is. It is. Well, this is Freya. Freya's been with us with Permayouth Americas since we started in January, and her mother, Lisa.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
they're in California.
Hey.
Hi.
We had quite a few register, and we had some friends from Africa and Australia coming in, and something must have happened. They weren't able to come. But so anyway, we're really glad you're here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I got a jar full of seeds.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's so awesome. Okay,
With
are you the
cinnamon, peppers, and squashes. And then we have 2
Orange.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, real quick, and then I think they have other things. Do you want to show? Do you want to show her?
I'm growing this for a library.
Y'all are okay. This is the format of this festival. Is we just are getting together and sharing our stories. So that's
Yeah,
perfect that they
that's-
want to share.
That is
So
what
we
we're doing.
welcome it.
We love to share, so you'll get a lot of stories from us.
I got
Great.
annoying seed too.
Yeah. So that's our little projects. We've been growing seeds in cups and drying seeds from just whatever, you know, the organic vegetables we bring home from the store. I go to cut up a pepper and they're like, are you gonna do anything with that?
That's so awesome.
I love that. That's
So,
great.
yeah,
You guys
we've
are doing
got
great.
seeds everywhere, and yeah, what do you think?
Yeah.
That, I didn't realize you guys just started in January, so it must have been. I wonder if it was the first one that I was trying to get to and couldn't make. So that
Yeah, that was me that I was talking with you because I posted on my Instagram. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
does anybody know where to get raw dairy? And she said, well,
Yeah, that's right.
I
That's
do.
right.
And
Oh
I
my
had
God.
been following you and your
That's
bus
too
family.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was like,
Nice to
oh
see
my
your
gosh.
face.
You too.
That's too funny. That's too funny.
Yeah. So you're moved to Arkansas now. Is that what you said? You're
Mhm.
not Texas anymore. Okay, cool.
Mm-mm.
We looked at Arkansas
See you
for
there.
a minute. And we had a rather unfortunate tick experience. So
Oh, yeah, there's ticks. For
it was
sure.
bad. It was like get a motel room and buy new clothes at Walmart back because we had
Oh,
Oh,
my gosh.
that's not good.
yeah, it was like literally 10 minutes on this property that we were looking at, and before I realized we were in trouble.
Whoa. That's
And-
crazy.
I
Wow.
tabled Arkansas for now. we'll try again.
Oh my goodness.
Funny.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we had shown here, I can share them again and show you these pictures. So we were talking about use edges and value the marginal. And I love this picture of these sheep. They've got this figured out. This principle is perfect for them. They're completely using the marginal and the edges right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. And Chanel, you want to show yours again?
Sure. Okay, where'd it go? There it is. Here we go. Yeah, it's this tree on the White River, and it's
Oh,
I mean the roots that are in the water are completely in the water. There's absolutely no soil on them.
Yeah.
But this tree is humongous, and there's so many of them along the river that look just like this. It's incredible. They're these huge trees, and you think, how are you still alive?
Yeah,
But they
that is-
have just enough soil to hang on and like all the water that they need.
yeah, that's really wild.
So like half of
Isn't it?
it gets water and half of it gets soil.
Or maybe less.
Pretty much.
Might even have
Yeah,
less.
probably less than half, really.
Mhm.
Gets
Just
all the
barely
sun.
hanging on.
That's pretty interesting.
Gets all
Yeah,
the
and then-
sun.
Trees are fascinating.
And then you see some of them too that have, over time as the water has washed away the edges, and so that it's no longer an edge. These trees are falling down like this, and the roots are just everywhere. Like the whole tree just.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to kind of like see the process happening.
Yeah. It is. Totally is.
Well, I've got a video to share with you guys.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. Hey, share the song.
Let's see.
Yeah, she's
Nina, come here. Give you pitch out for bears.
Great.
Try.
Oh wait, hang on. I think I need to share with sound,
Oh, yes.
right? Yes. Share sound. Should I optimize for video clip in it? Does that matter?
Well, it can't hurt,
Okay.
I don't think.
After all, why not?
Why not?
Why not? All right.
Some people tell me that I'm crazy, 'cause I do things that don't fit in with the rest of society. Like my love of small spaces, my room ain't too large. I just live in a box on the back of a truck parked outside of David Holmgren's garage. But the edge is where it's at, and it's easy to create. And my mama always said, if you're not living on the edge, then you're taking up too much space. Well, I've been looking to settle down, find someplace nice where I can get my hand on some marginal land and turn it into paradise. Well, the smaller the better, and I don't even care if it's bad. I guess I'm the kind of fella who'll always be a fringe dweller and just do the best I can with what I have. Because the edge is where it's at, and it's the most productive place. And my mama always said, if you're not living on the edge, then you're taking up too much space. Well, I might wind up in the desert, whipping wind and sun, but I'll just plant me a hedge, and I'll start my edge, and I'll have sorted two things with one. Oh, but if that rain is falling, washing everything away, well, I'll slow down that water with a convoluted border, and everything's gonna be okay. Because the edge is where it's at. Yeah, we got to work that interface. 'Cause my mama always said, if you're not living on the edge, then you're taking up too much space. That's right. Go on and make a pledge to acknowledge the edge. Grow some veg and stack it up on a ledge. 'Cause wherever things come together, you'll find it getting better. You'll fall so in love with the edge, you'll want to write it a love letter. Just broaden your range at the place of exchange. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. 'Cause there's every single color sitting between white and black. And a well-beaten path ain't no ways the right track. Because the edge is where it's at, and we're all living on the edge right now. Yes, we're gonna see some change, see some things get rearranged, moving on 'cause there's no going back. I said the edge is where it's at, and we've got no more time to waste. 'Cause like my mama always said, if you're not living on the edge, then you're taking up too much space. Yeah, my mama always said, You're not living on the edge, and you're taking up too much space. Yes, she did.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
What
Bed.
would we
Yeah.
do without Charlie McGee?
I know, Charlie McGee, we're your biggest fans.
We are. We are.
Sounds like our
Oh, love Charlie.
He's awesome.
He
And
is.
he also does that was like him on his own, but he also has a Formidable Vegetable Sound System, which is a band that he plays. And they have like, you know, a clarinet player, a trumpet player, like a whole horn section, and it's some pretty funky music, and it's super educational too.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Hook them up.
Yeah, he's out of
Yeah.
Australia. He and Brenna Quinlan, who's an artist, we
She's
use her work too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
awesome,
they are.
really awesome people too.
Yeah, they are. They are. Well, we have a challenge that we're ready to announce, right? You ready to do that, Chanel?
Yeah.
All right. It's time to soil our undies. Make sure.
We already do that.
All the time.
You soil your undies.
Oh,
Do you
all
want me
right.
to explain, or do you want to
No,
explain?
go ahead. Go ahead and explain.
All right. So the Soil Undies Challenge is kind of an effort to raise awareness about your soil health. So the idea is we will all, or whoever wants to participate, plant your undies in the dirt, in the soil. And they have to be
undies.
cotton, 100% cotton undies. Obviously the band, you know, the waistband is not cotton, but the undies are cotton. So you plant them in your soil and then you wait 8 weeks. And if you come back and your undies are pretty much gone, you know that you have so much life in your soil. And if they're still there, then you still have some work to do. So this is the Soil Undies Challenge.
So in January, our January festival is Observe and Interact. It's also our 1-year anniversary. So we will be celebrating with our soiled undies.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Curious now to
person.
see what that looks like.
maybe we can bury a person of cotton with like cactus shirts together and pants and socks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a great
He's-
idea.
Going to sew something.
Well, there you go. There you
Awesome.
go. So make sure you take a picture of it before and then take a picture of it after, and we will pull them all up and we'll share them, and it'll be exciting.
Actually sounds fun. I think I'll actually try doing that. I'll ask my
Woohoo!
Good, good. Yeah, it's I was with a group this week, and somebody bought everybody in the group a pair of these. And so I'm at this park handing out undies to all the kids. And you know, there are other kids there that are not with our group. And my group, so look, I just threw them all over. They're just waving them, they're waving their undies, and yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they were trying to separate from our group, but
That's fun.
Random moms in the park are like, honey, it's time to go.
we need to go now. Get in the car. So
Not these permaculture.
this picture that I shared, this is my workout partner. I took some underwear in a workout this week and said, hey, do you guys want to be part of the Soil Your Undies? And my friend Jody made this label because you want to mark where you bury your underwear. And so this is her artistic, her undie label.
Very
And so
nice.
she can find it when it's time to dig them back up. So
The goats will just dig somehow eat it.
Yeah, we
Well-
might have to think. Well, they'd leave the underwear around alone. I think
They ate $100.
they did, but that's money. That's money. That's different.
And paper money.
That's paper.
Like, looks like a leaf.
yeah.
I mean, they might eat your undies.
That
So, you know, that whole thing about the dog ate my homework, the goat ate my underwear would really be applicable there.
The goat ate my
underwear.
No, you can cut like beef.
You could Billy. You try to trick the goat. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Cool,
That is
yeah.
too funny. So
We'll give
that one, that will be for the Observe and Interact, which is in January. But December, and as of today, we'll start the Creatively Use and Respond to Change. And so that's our next principle of the month. And Rosemary Gladstar will be with us December 10th to blow our minds away with all her beautiful wisdom and knowledge and just her beautiful soul.
They call her the godmother of herbalism.
Yeah.
I totally believe it. She's just such an amazing person.
She's
Oh.
been so sweet.
Book of hers, but it's probably in my storage unit right now.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I know I've looked at her stuff in the past, and it's very interesting.
She is. She is. I just finished her Science and Art of Herbalism course.
Oh,
I
cool.
didn't just, that was 6 months ago, but I finished her course, and what an incredible gift.
Yeah.
That she gave. She gave me this relationship with my plants. Much like I know my friends, like Chanel. I love Chanel. I don't know everything, every single detail about Chanel, but I know a lot about her. It's like my plants now. And thanks to Rosemary, she gave me that.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's beautiful.
also,
Are
I'm
you
sure.
With Meriwether Forager? He's in.
Oh, I am not,
yeah.
but I have that. Yes, I have that name. We were trying to reach out.
Yeah, I would. I don't know. You know, if you want me
I
to
follow
try,
on Facebook.
happy to do that. We went out and did a foraging class with him, and another bus family. They've got Uncommon Bees.
Okay.
Bee family out there. Anyway,
Cool.
he's also so knowledgeable and so so personable. Just a real fun guy. So if you are looking for people in the future,
we would love that. We would love that.
That would be
I follow
wonderful.
him. I follow him on Facebook, or I think Facebook. I'm in this foraging group, but I haven't actually gone to any of his quite yet.
Yeah.
But I followed him he was doing like mushroom foraging, and my friends were following him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be great.
He's a fascinating person.
He really is. He's just as fun in person as he is, I think, over, the social media stuff.
Yes.
So, that's so awesome.
Well, we've been, since January, the first 6 months, we did more formal festivals where we had everything planned out and we had guest speakers and all of that. And then in June, we switched to pre-recorded video podcasts. And we did that, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months. And then actually this is our first live back, or was it last month? Anyway.
This is the one.
Yeah, okay. And so now we want it to be more of a gathering and a just conversation and sharing our stories and of our heritage or our culture that we come from, or our family personal culture, and just sharing where we're at and what we're doing. And then we'll focus in on these principles every month, and just really enjoy being together. And we would love for the kids to lead what we're doing. I mean, we'll have a guideline, but so Freya, any ideas that you have? You are, you don't have to, you're not on the spot right this second. You don't have to come up with stuff, but.
I have a joke.
No.
You have a joke? We were gonna poop jokes when we announced the Soil Your Undies challenge, and we talked about it and we laughed about it among us, and we were like, maybe we shouldn't go there. Some moms might not be cool with it. Yeah, tell a joke.
What's your joke?
Why did the mushroom go to the party?
Why?
Because he was a fun guy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's
that's a good one. I have to remember that one.
Aw.
Why didn't the dog go to the dog party?
Why?
Why?
He ate fun guy.
Nope.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I won't.
This could be great.
Goodness.
Please. We'll stop.
You're funny.
Yeah. Person out small space. So cool. Well, I love to be able to actually interact is awesome. I love getting to know other people and just the things that you talked about, the culture, and just, I think sometimes maybe some of us need a little encouragement to acknowledge and appreciate our own culture, our own family stuff.
Yes.
So
Yes. And we also work with Ulseri, which is a permaculture demonstration ranch on Pine Ridge Reservation. So we are hoping to take a group next summer to work on some projects there.
that'd be cool. Where was that again?
It's in South Dakota on Pine Ridge Reservation.
Oh, sure. Is it
Ulseri.
Yeah.
Ulseri?
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
Are you thinking Oglala?
I am probably
Oglala.
Oglala Lakota Educational,
Cultural-
Economical and Cultural
Cultural
Revitaliz-
economic. Cultural and economic
Revitalization
revitalization initiative.
cool.
Yeah. So we've been working with them for quite a while, and so we hope to go there. And so we are really hoping to get lots of different cultures and stories together, because that's how we can learn from each other and teach each other and keep that culture alive and that heritage alive.
Absolutely.
So, and maybe, just maybe, start bridging a few gaps that need to be bridged.
That would be mm-hmm.
Yes. And just all, being open-minded and embracing one another's way of living. And it's a beautiful thing if we can just hear each other's stories and appreciate them.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about it. It's so
cool. We'll
Yeah.
definitely try and keep tabs and keep coming and
okay.
getting to know you guys better and see what we can do.
Okay.
You're definitely gonna come.
Good.
You're
I
like,
hope you do.
Yeah.
If
Happy to have you guys.
If you want to add your email in the chat, then we can send you a newsletter and announcements of what's coming up.
Well, I think I got an email about tonight. Is that the same thing?
Okay.
Different?
Yes, you should.
Okay.
Then
Well,
you should be good.
I'm on
Okay.
but
Okay. Then you're all set.
yeah.
Great.
Cool.
Freya, was there something you were going to say a little bit ago?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. So since we have you two on a call, we were talking earlier about schedules, because Friday night has been tricky, but we're dealing with lots of different time zones. And so we can do during the week, but then we're running into, some people are at school, some people are, but I think most of us are homeschooled, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think we're pretty flexible, really, for the most part. Friday evenings we do tend to be home, so for us that's a good time.
Okay.
But I would say really mornings are definitely difficult for us for a variety of reasons. We don't move very fast. But Wednesday we try to go in and volunteer at the library. that's kind of our only real set engagement right now. I'm trying to think if there, otherwise everything else is really very fluid. So, you know,
All right.
I would say you could really say just about anything and we should be able to make it.
And we record these and then we'll put them on YouTube. When we first started the call, I was thinking, oh, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just talk. But I think we've had a really great conversation. And I think others can greatly benefit from it. So
Yeah.
we're posting.
If that's okay with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay with everybody. We'll post it on. We have lots of other, our other festivals are on there. And we've been calling them festivals. We're moving to calling them gatherings because that is a bit more acceptable language to other groups of
Inclusive.
people. So yeah, it's more inclusive. So it's also more relaxed and, you know, no pressure because we're just chatting and enjoying each other and sharing. So anyway, I think that was what we had. We're excited both of you are here. Freya, it's always wonderful to see you. Very blessed that you.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm so glad. I am very glad.
Yeah, we're so excited to see you get on. That's so awesome.
We have lots of conversations about what we want to do, and we always come back to, what do you think Freya would want to do? What do you think Freya would like?
It's true.
It is very true because Freya's been with us from the beginning. So
that's neat.
Yeah. So it's important to us.
Yeah. And then Eve too, although she's in Australia, but she was gonna come on and poem tonight, and I'm not.
She and her
sure
sister.
what happened.
Yeah.
Oh man, she's pretty awesome.
She is. She's a co-founder of the Global Permayouth.
So right?
What?
Did we meet Freya through the Global Permayouth?
Right.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was the Americas or the Global, because I was on the Global before, and then there was the Americas one that I joined.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've had a lot of fun. Sometimes we're a big group, sometimes we're very small. That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Awesome.
Anybody have anything
So
else to share? What were you going to say?
Just going to make a reminder of our principle of the month going forward, or through the next month until the next festival, is creatively use and respond to change. So yeah, anything you, how that principle comes up in your life over the next month and what it means to you and how you're using it, you're welcome to share that next month. And of course, we'll give Rosemary most of our time, but you know, we can always still chat. So
sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, y'all are so awesome. Thanks for joining in.
Thanks for having.
Oh, right.
My birthday's on the 27th. That's Italian.
That's not a question.
Oh,
Well,
That's
happy
of
birthday.
November?
Of October. She just had it.
Of October. Oh, happy
happy
birthday.
Happy birthday.
How old did you turn?
7.
Wow.
7. The magic number.
Yeah.
That's a good number. That was my soccer number.
Well, there you go.
See, I didn't know that Chanel played soccer.
Oh,
Just learned something new about you.
Yep.
My birthday's
Right. Well,
18th.
your birthday's what?
November 18th.
No. Oh, so your birthday's coming right up.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday, guys.
you can show your face and smile.
How old will you be?
10.
Wow. Good job. That's great.
Dude. Getting up there.
Yeah, that's right.
Into the
Double
The
digit.
tweens.
Yeah, a whole decade.
Exactly.
Boy, what a decade it's been.
Literally.
Literally. Well,
But-
guys, we'll catch you next time. We'll be on the lookout for the emails and
Okay,
we'll see you next month. We'll think about our thing and we'll plant the undies.
We won't
Yes.
forget to soil them.
Soil our undies.
We will
soil your undies.
put water on them. Ye be
Maybe
soil
have
your
a-
undies.
That's right.
Ye
Yeah,
be so-
water your undies like they're a plant. See if they grow new undies.
Or we could try Dollar Tree. Try a little Dollar Tree in the backyard.
Oh, that would
That
be
A what tree?
money tree.
Dollar Tree.
Money tree.
Oh, a
Dollar-
money tree?
Wait, no, because then it would just get it wet and it would just rip easily.
Oh yeah.
And those things,
They would eat our honey.
they would. Everything we wear is wool, so there's no need to buying wool undies.
I don't think the wool would break down so easily.
I think it'd be a little different. Maybe we'll do an experiment and put a little bit of wool next to the cotton and see what happens.
That's
That
a
would
good
be
idea.
really cool.
That would.
That would be super cool.
We'll see. I think we've
I
got
like doing experiments.
do
All
too. We
Very
say
cool.
night.
Wait, we did.
Hi guys.
Oh, you gotta say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
It's nice to meet all of you.
Bye. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in. That's so awesome. Bye.
Oh my
Oh my goodness. Well, they were fun. That was great. Okay. All right. I am going to stop our recording.